What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Right now we're shooting on my new Sony A7C, which we're unboxing here today. First off, I just want to say I'm sorry I disappeared for a month. I actually got COVID, unfortunately, which sucks, but I'm not going to complain too much because I know a lot of people had it much worse than me. That's all I have to say about that. I'm back now, so let's get right into the unboxing. Actually, I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with this unboxing, so let's get this out of the way. I think this is a sweatshirt. Oh yeah, it's a sweatshirt. Actually, I also ordered this sweatshirt, so let me put this on real quick. Whoa, there we go. Alright, I think that this sweatshirt is the exact pop of color that this shot needed. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special day. We're unboxing the Sony A7C. I finally did it. I'm going full frame. I'm switching from Canon to Sony. After a good 6 months with the Canon M50, I'm officially selling that and moving on to bigger and better things. And this is going to be my camera going forward for the foreseeable future / until the A7 IV comes out. We opted to just get the body alone, so for our lens we picked up the Sigma 24-70 2.8 Art Series lens, and we have a bunch of other fun stuff to unbox. So let's start doing that right now. First up, this Amazon box filled with a bunch of goodies. Let's start opening this. ND filter. Are you kidding me, bro? So I just opened up this Amazon box and this Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter, like $120, was just open in the box. This had opened up and it was just open in the Amazon box, so that's not good. Let's hope that there's no scratches on here. Okay, so first up, let's open up our lens. So Sigma 24-70. What does it say? Do not use a knife. Okay, got it. When I got the 24-70, it was actually the exact same price to just get a kit. So for $1,100, you got just a 64 gigabyte SD card. I'm never going to use this, but it's just nice to have some backup SD cards. And then it also came with a 1 terabyte rugged mini lacy drive, $1,100 lens, the Sigma 24-70. So everything you saw right here I ordered from Amazon because they were all available just to get from there. But the camera I ordered from B&H because on B&H's website they had like a little accessories kit that came for the exact same price, and they didn't have the black color available anymore on Amazon. Alright, so let's get this camera open. I'm scared to dig down a lot with the knife, so we're just getting it started. I mean, there's a lot of money in here. I forgot B&H uses that heavy-duty tape with the rope in the tape, so that's why it's so hard to get open. Okay, bubble wrap. Thank you for keeping my camera safe. It came in such a large box because in that accessory kit that I was talking about, it came with a little camera satchel, and they gave you ample bubble wrap to protect it. Sony A7C is right here. The extra battery and another SD card, and they gave me the receipt, which I don't want to look at because this just makes me cry. Alright, so everything that you see in front of me, the total cost came out to about $3,400. So now that makes this camera the most expensive single purchase I've made since I bought my car a few years ago. So this little thing, a car, this little thing, I'd take the camera any day. And another plus is these are all business expenses, so tax deductible. Alright, first up, this weird bag. Let's get this out of the way because I think this is either going to sit on a shelf or go directly to eBay. Unless it's pretty cool. Let's see. Nice little bag. It's a Think Tank bag. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that brand. I'm not. What I would actually like to do is check how much this bag costs alone to see how much money we just saved by getting this with a kit. This exact bag is $100 on B&H. So this just came for free with the camera kit. It's actually a good time to mention I'm going to link everything down below so you can get that exact same link with the free $100 bag and the free everything else that came with that. Alright, let's get some of these accessories off the table. So we mentioned this 1 terabyte drive. You saw both SD cards. We have a K&F variable ND filter. I think this one was about 60 bucks. Extra NP FZ100 battery. And then we have our Tiffin Black Pro Mist 82mm 1/4 filter. So this is a pretty strong Pro Mist filter. And then we also got a small rig cage for this camera. I love small rig cages. And you know, some of the bad things you hear about the Sony A7C is that it doesn't have the best grip, and that's why some people prefer the A7 III. But for me, if I just stick a small rig cage on there, then I get those added video features from the Sony A7C, and then my photography experience is a little bit better because I have a better grip to it. So best of both worlds. And these cages are only like 40 bucks. That's not bad. All right, and now we're on to the almost $2,000 full frame Sony camera. This camera is $1,800. It's a Sony full frame mirrorless camera. It has pretty much the exact same specs as the Sony A7 III. It has the slight edge on the video side, but the Sony A7 III is slightly better for photos. In the box, we have the camera strap. We have our Sony power brick right here, and then we have our Sony Z battery. So this one's the actual Sony brand battery. All right, and then we have the camera right here. Ooh, okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Wow. Wow, okay. I like it, I like it. Ooh. Okay, for everyone who says that this is a bad grip, I want you to use the Canon M50 for 6 months, because that's a bad grip. This is like way better of a feeling camera than the Canon M50, but wow, I like this, I like it. Okay, now let's move on to our lens, which is again the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 DGDN Art Series lens. This is Sony's highest quality. Alright, this box also has a little strap in there. Very nice, very nice. So the lens comes in a nice little bag. It's a little cutout for the... Ooh, I see you, Sigma. That's nice, okay. Alright, so here's the lens. Let's pull this out. Let's hope that an earthquake doesn't hit upstate New York right now. This is, okay, off the jump, this is heavier than the camera. Just gonna say. Oh, this is nice. Now this is a lens. 82mm threads, so if you look at the front right here, look at that piece of glass right there. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the glass. All right, so like I said, this is a zoom lens, so it goes all the way from 24mm up to 70mm with a constant 2.8 aperture throughout the whole range, which is why you pay a lot of money for this. It's for that nice low aperture of 2.8. All right, so let's put this on our camera here. And now we can actually get a look at that. That's a full frame sensor. That's massive. All right, I'm putting a lens on here because I get really anxious when my sensors just open to the air like this, especially with all these pesticides nowadays. So off the jump, just some of the first impressions slash specs slash features of this camera and the reasons why I got it. Now some of these you might see as a negative, some of them you might see as a positive. So first up, one of the big reasons why I got this camera is the articulating screen right here. I'm again coming from Canon, so I've had an articulating screen. I've gotten used to that, I've gotten comfortable with that. I don't want to switch that up. The ports on the side right here, these feel like actual like cinema camera ports. They're not like those dinky little flaps. It only has one SD card slot, but when I was listing everything I needed in a new camera, I was deciding between the Sony A7 III and the Canon EOS R, and I was stuck between those two, and I was thinking like, I wish that there was a camera that was the best of both of these, or what I needed from both of these. And then I discovered the Sony A7C, which is literally that. So the two biggest downsides that I've heard from people are, for one, the EVF right here, so the electronic viewfinder, people say is terrible, and I just tested it out, and it's about the exact same as the Canon M50, which is hilarious because I never used the viewfinder on the Canon M50. And then the second big downside that people have is the grip. But again, I'm coming from the Canon M50, which if you've never used or held, that grip is probably twice as bad as this one. Alright, I tossed the small rig cage on there, and this pretty much solves all the problems that people have with the grip. So if you think that the grip's going to be a problem, know that you can always get a cage for this thing for 40 bucks and then save yourself the problems with the grip. Alright, so that is everything unboxed here today. I'm going to use this camera a little bit and then I'll come back with some footage tests for you. Alright guys, so as you see, here's the footage from the Sony A7C and the 24 to 70 millimeter Sigma lens. I also have the 1/4 strength Tiffin Pro Mist filter on here to give those nice bloom effect of the highlights, as you see with this light setup behind me. If you're wondering why my hair changed from that clip to this clip, it's because I shot those clips before I got COVID, which on the plus side means that I've had a month actually to test out this camera, and that means that I'll have the review out next week for this camera with a lot more test footage and my thoughts on the Sony A7C. Guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to come back next week, hit that subscribe button notification. You know the drill. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.